Laboratory managers sure have lots of responsibilities to handle, like scheduling the staff, ordering supplies, upholding health and safety protocols, handling security documents, etc. The aforementioned are just a handful of examples of the role of a laboratory manager. However, how can a laboratory manager be truly efficient in doing their job? Well, from a student's perspective, who is still continually learning, by the way. And take note, this could be strongly opinionated based on what we know would be the right thing to do.
To start off, the role of a laboratory manager isn't a walk in the park, but with proper communication with the staff, you can surely get the support that you need. It will also create a healthy working environment for everyone. Having the patience and willingness to listen, be it a grievance or just a simple how's one's day is going, would make a huge difference in how smoothly the laboratory runs. Of course, you also have to make sure that all equipments are properly working, and being on top of the inventory is a must.
All in all, it's just a matter of doing your job accordingly. Be that as it may, it would be interesting to directly hear and learn how an actual laboratory manager handles their job.
Good day, Miss. How are you today? By the way, this is Jerica Cyril Ortiz, a medical technology student at Southwestern University, Finland. I would like to begin by thanking you for making this interview possible. We medtech students were tasked to conduct an interview for our laboratory management project. Now, I will ask you a few questions around your work in the laboratory. Are you ready? If you had to explain in the simplest terms possible, how will you describe your leadership style?
I would say that my leadership style is participatory because I want my members to be involved in decision making so that I can consider their input and foster teamwork, especially in the laboratory.
How would you evaluate the team performance?
The criteria that I use to evaluate the performance of my team is, first of all, their productivity. It is important for me to see how much work they can do. Next would be their job knowledge or the knowledge about what they are doing and their work quality. This is important especially in making sure that the results of the tests are accurate and are delivered with precision. And I would say that the last thing would be their attendance because clearly it is also important, especially at work, diba?
How would you manage or handle incident reports in the laboratory?
Usually after an incident has happened in the laboratory, an incident report is the first thing that should be filed. These reports usually include the fundamental reason, the immediate action done, individuals involved, investigation, and follow-up advice. The laboratory maintains incident reports as a reference if like events or events with the same reasons happen in the future. And also, incident reports are reviewed whenever the standard operating procedure is revised to rectify and arrange the procedures for consistency.
How would you categorize yourself either as a leader or as a manager? And why?
This is a tough question, but I see myself as a leader because I believe that I've been working as a lab manager for years now, and I think after all these years, I would say that I am a type of leader with a focused vision, and I make sure that my first priority is my patient's protection and as well as the personnel that I work with. I am also a type of leader who handles problems constructively, so I would say that I see myself as a leader.
What initiatives have you taken to keep your employees from the bed?
I don't think there is something special about how I keep my good employees from the bad because I personally don't believe that there is such thing as bad employees. It's just that there are a lot of things that they need to improve, and what I do to help them is by encouraging their personal and professional development. I tell them that there are still rooms for improvement, and perseverance and hard work is really helpful in the path that we chose.
As a laboratory manager, do you participate in external control quality such as NQAS or EQAS from RITM or any similar activities?
Yes, I do participate in external quality control activities.
Thank you so much for your time, Miss. It was great having this interview, as this surely inspire us to be a good laboratory manager in the future.
To sum it all, an effective laboratory manager should be results-oriented, but without neglecting the process and quality of the results. They have a global vision beyond their own task, which facilitates the transition to other phases of the project. If we show them understanding and solutions, their mood will improve and ours as well. Being a lab manager or supervisor is not a clock-in, clock-out position, as there will be calls at all hours of the day. It requires great time management and interpersonal skills. However, if one sets a work-life balance, it is a rewarding job and an exciting career step. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed listening to our short interview with the lab manager, and we hope that you learned something. This has been Group 7, and see you on the next one.